Falling, man. As long as we're hitting them up. All right, so we're going to jump possibly into the first game here. This could be a butt check. Obviously, I think I want to warm the hands up. It's a cold one out here, you know what I'm saying, in Maryland, so we'll see what goes down.
Real quick, did you notice that transition screen?
That was kind of smooth.
Yo, from the Pokemon? Okay,
that was kind of smooth.
See you guys.
Okay. Now, this match I'll be starting off the way I expected it to. These two characters get a lot of combo potential, a lot of combo ability. Started out just by jumping short hop nair, short hop something.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. That's generally what Wario wants to do, kind of jump in there. But the issue is that that does leave him susceptible to air-to-airs. As you can see, Flamingo is kind of doing that. He's like, hey, man, every time you jump, I'm going to hit a button. Because Wario is amazing once he hits you, but he actually doesn't have that much priority, if you will.
Yeah. You know, and I think the nature of Wario as well, too, you know, you get that combo game, you know, you get that lead, and now you have the lead. And now you obviously have Waft too that you're working on. Because you have the lead, the opponent has to approach you a type of way, and then now you have that peace of mind knowing, well, I have Waft, so if he wants to get too close, of course I can do my thing. But in this case here, when you're in the deficit, man, Waft just kind of becomes nullified sometimes.
Yeah, and that's oh, okay. Like Waft Waft is so weird to me because it's like it's good when you're winning, it's good when you're losing. It gives you so many extra openings because you're forced to shoot. You know what I mean?
Forced to shoot.
Like you hit zero and he has Waft. It's like, well, you know, if I up air you or if I nair you or if I maybe down air only works for the half Waft. But it's so terrifying. Like,
yeah. I think I'm looking more at it as like, you know, physically, obviously the damage is still the damage. But I think when with the stock lead, it's really where his utilization gets questioned sometimes.
That's fair. Like whether it's damage or it's taking the stock.
That's right. The no Waft needed right there. The dash attack right at the ledge is going to close out. And only 39%, obviously not the worst position to be in the world. I think what, you know, Snorley really needs to focus on here is just kind of slowing down the pace of his matches and allowing himself to just get smothered with aerials and just like really odd jumping options from Flamingo. Oh, dang.
That was so much. And Waft is about to be online in 5 seconds, fully charged. That means that if he does find an up air right now, that stock's gone. That lead that Flamingo had is nullified.
Once upon a time.
It's getting a little scary. He goes for the up tilt, mistimes it. That would have been the stock. And this is so important for Flamingo to not, or at least to take the stock before he gets whopped.
That's right. Yes, you know, definitely his life depends on it right here. Up tilt, nice. Got to respect that move. No point in trying to contest it. Just hold shield off the ledge, but not getting anything off of that up special. I like that option at the ledge because a lot of players will go for the neutral get up. So if he can time it properly, he'll be in good standings. But, you know, if not, at least it's enough to really send a message. Oh, the forward smash. Wow.
Why are you coming over here?
Wow.
This is my neck of the woods. And that was just such good conditioning by Flamingo. You know, he threw out a couple attacks, moved back, and then he's like, all right, this is what I needed. And he missed.
My.
That might have been the game.
Yeah, it could be. It could very much still be the game. I mean, now he has to, like, really focus on, like, his strong neutral. He's really going to have to tap into that.
He's trying. The back airs is indeed a good start. Are you going to punish the stand-up? No. It was a roll. Smart stuff from Flamingo.
No way.
Oh, that worked.
The forward smash lasts a while.
All right, and Flamingo's just hitting buttons now. He's like, look, man, where's the bad guy? Point the C-stick.
That's right.
A basic maneuver. All right.
Oh, the pimp slap. Okay, I like that.
He tried to do too much.
Right, a little bit of a fake out too, man. Like threw the bike up, kind of baited him off the ledge, and went for the forward. So we need to see more of that. You know, he's been getting a little bit, you know, nair happy, a little bit up air happy, you know, and I feel that. But, you know, I want to see more grounded options. You know, I'm not saying Wario has the strongest normals in the world, but if, you know, play proficiently enough, you can throw off your opponent.
That's actually what I want to see, the bite. Bite is so terrifying. Wario's force you to shield. They're like, man, I'm hitting buttons for days. Just come in with the bite, you know, get a little bit of health back, do some damage. It's such a potent tool, and I want to say half Waft might be online, which means,
damn,
he might be able to. I thought he was going to go for a Waft right there.
Oh,
he was so close. It was so close.
Son.
That's a tilter. Like, you were kind of correct, but, like, not all the way.
Son, he had the read. He had the read.
I mean, all right, somebody changed some of the writing in the book. All right, so he read. It was just they put it in the wrong section, you know. It was like he got one of those tests. And he's like, wow, the answers are already here, but the answers weren't right. It was one of those. It was
a setup. It was a sting. Wow, that one kind of hurt the see, man, because Snorley was definitely making the right adjustments. Like I said, you know, he was getting a lot, you know, just off of the jump-ins. I mean, that's Wario. You know, his air combo game is amazing. And then, of course, he wasn't going for as many air-to-airs. He was allowing Flamingo to kind of jump in first, wait and see where he goes, and then I jump in. Because a lot of times in fighting games, people just don't take turns properly. You know what I'm saying? Just let the dude press buttons and see what he does afterwards.
Oh, my. Okay, speaking of pressing buttons, my man Flamingo, he does not care about stage control.
At all.
He's like, I'll just come out there and I'll hit you a couple times.
Yeah, probably banking too much on the fact that Wario is, you know, relatively easy to gimp if done properly off
What's
stage.
the punish? What's the punish? No punish. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought maybe we were going to see a roll through, maybe a jump out of shield. He says, "No, I'm good."
Yeah.
I like that he moved away this time. Flamingo, I'd say like 7 out of 10 times, if he up B's from that ledge, he's coming in with the back air.
That's right. You know, in a lot of the Bowser Jr. mains, they'll go for like that rapid jab at the ledge because it's a very strong move. Like I've seen like that move kill it just crazy low percents at the ledge. But what is it again? I think it's 11 hits. 11 hits on rapid jab before you can roll out the situation. So I want to see, you know, Snorley kind of slow things down. Yeah, you know, just, you know, maybe not focus so much on like, you know, the air-to-airs and things like that. You know, if you know that your opponent is going to toss out crazy options, just wait.
Absolutely, and it's you get a smash attack as a reward, you know?
Or a back air in that case. Wonderful stuff right there. Snorley obviously moving up the stock, just a complete different, you know, pace of match what we've seen in the first game here.
Way better, and he hasn't even used WAF yet. As you mentioned earlier, you know, when you have a lead and you have WAF, that's terrifying. Like, it's about to come online. He has about a half WAF right now, but he does live. Very fortunate, trying to get some more extra credit. Flamingo doing a fantastic job of, you know, keeping up the pressure, not allowing Snorley to go too crazy. And only 20%.
Only 20%, but, you know, I think that was one of those situations where he used his bike against him. You know, we've seen a lot of that here, I think, just over the course of our block, all 2 matches, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, you're saying using his bike is kind of extending that down smash and just really sending the message like, yo, you're not going to be able to quite smother me like how you do other characters in this game, okay? I got options, homie.
Oh, and he's exploring those options, that's for sure. Forward smash, unfortunately, is going to be punished. And Snorley, you know, does still have this lead. And if he takes his stock without using WAF, like that, it's a whole new game plan.
It most certainly is.
Oh, he bites the wrong way. I think that was an input error.
Yeah, end up getting the B reverse on that. Not good. Oh, but then, okay, directionally air dodge is out of the way of that forward smash. That's such a tough move to do it, man. Obviously, you know, we've seen it kill in the last game. That move lasts such a long period of time. And we've been seeing Snorley do a lot of, like, normal get-ups off the ledge, too. So you got to respect that.
Are you going to use the bike against him again? Snorley's like, no, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you how to do this.
Goodness.
Part 2. But looking for that. Oh, the bite? That might be enough. It is enough. Not even close to living. And you know the up tilts are about to come through. You know the up airs.
That's right.
Flamingo's put on notice.
That's right. He's on high alert right here, but obviously for good reasons, man. You know, Wario working with some momentum is certainly tough to do.
Oh, no. We're...
Again? Okay.
Okay, he got out. Oh, word? We're there.
Okay. He said, hey, I'm everywhere.
Why did I want to see him? He did get the WAF.
Wow.
He lived? Oh. Well, okay, I don't know what hitbox that was, but I never get hit with that one.
Right, and then try to hit him with the up air afterwards, too. I mean, this is Wario prime time right here. Nice.
But he still, you know, has him at 119%. Like, you are going to need a hope, a prayer, and a lot more afterwards if you are Flamingo right now. And maybe that's the beginning.
Okay.
The beginning of the prayers.
Maybe it's the light end of the tunnel. That's right.
Okay, never mind. All right, game three.
Another trade again? Another trade.
Well, at that point, Wario's like, yo, man, I'll take those trades. He's easy.
Snorley is OD. Wow. That was quite the match. All right. Well, Snorley turning it up in a good fashion right there. You know, but you know what's crazy is that in our time we've seen a lot of crazy turnarounds. Sometimes even when the opponent is 127% last stock, the fact that he just seen you, or she, you know, the fact that they've just seen you lose that stock, they can really turn it into something, man. And of course, you know, there's a bit of, I'm not sure. I don't want to speak too much for Snorley, but there is still a bit of matchup unfamiliarity when it comes to Bowser Jr. You know, I feel like there's a lot of unexplored options. The character's not quite as bad as people make him out to be. So, I mean, of course, you tap into a little bit of that, a little bit of rage, a little bit of momentum. Those are all the right makings right there for a great comeback. But we didn't even get a chance to see it right here, and I don't think we're going to see Bowser Jr. anymore on stream.
This is the first time I've seen someone counterpick with Isabelle. Like, he's like, yeah, you know, I'm Bowser Jr., already unorthodox enough, but what about my Isabelle? Like,
I got to be honest, I don't know how many Isabelle matches I've actually commentated. It's been like maybe like, to be straight up, in Ultimate, like 5.
That's actually fair.
If that.
I definitely did call her Isabella instead of Isabelle. You gotta get a little extra fling onto it when you win it.
Right, I call Rosalina Rosie. You know what I'm saying?
Pocket full of toesies.
Pocket full of toesies.
Ashes.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, but right now, I mean, it's working out. I don't know if it's just because like Isabelle is just significantly better, or if just Snorley needs to adjust, because game 1 he did indeed lose to the Bowser Jr., and then game 2 made the adjustments, and maybe that's part of Flamingo's game plan.
I can see him, you know, maybe not in terms of like kill options or anything like that, because I don't want to say like, you know, Isabelle and Villager have more or less options than Bowser Jr. You know, so obviously I'm gonna leave that one up to the you know, to the skeptics out there. But I think what I'm more focused on is, you know, his utilization of his forward smash, man. That forward smash stays very close to Isabelle's chest, and I think he's understanding like, okay, Snorley's going to get a lot off of jumping in or something off of a tilt, whether it's up tilt, whether it's down tilt, whatever the case would be. Those are combo starters. But if I can keep getting forward smash trades, no matter what, I might be in a good spot. That forward smash that Isabelle has is kind of ridiculous.
It's kind of nice.
I don't know if that's like an Animal Crossing thing. Like, you know, Animal Crossing characters, they need an OD forward smash.
That was the rule. That was the agreement.
Right.
You can't have this character in the game unless you give him that nice forward smash.
That's right. There's another one right there, man. But no, despite the forward smash shenanigans, obviously, it's Flamingo who still finds himself in the deficit. There's the dash attack. Again, it's such a tough option, you know, and whether it's a raw dash attack or whether it's down tilt into dash attack, you know, Wario pretty much has you covered if you can get the right read.
Yeah. I do question a little bit of the stage pick, just because Wario, oh my God, all right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that forward smash is ridiculous.
That's Flamingo's thing. Flamingo is like, yo, but what if I just choose a character and I keep getting these F smashes? And they're generally whiff punishes. A little bit of tricks. All right, too many tricks. Too many tricks.
Right,
okay. You try to get too many points in the skateboarding game.
That's right. Oh, okay, and another backer is going to close out again. But see, I think that's because of like the slants on the stage too. You know, you really have to watch how you jump up off the ledge, how you roll. Pretty much just how you interact with the ledges here, especially for characters like Wario, who can jump in like that good distance in between like the stage and the platform and just to cover you with their aerials. Nice, immediate nair out of shield. There's the back air.
That worked out. So fortunate. But this is still scary though. The WAP is indeed online, and that's just terrifying. Oh, you are going deep. You're playing a dangerous game.
Well, definitely. Oh, no grab. Oh, but could have been a bait though.
Yeah, that's one thing to consider. Because that's more of like a tether grab, it's a little too slow to actually shield grab up tilt. Most characters can, and oh my, that is.
I mean, he just up tilted like 12 times in a row. You knew he was gonna.
Maybe you should do out a get up attack. I don't know.
You knew he was gonna. I mean, why not just? I mean, because if you would have rolled, you could have rolled out of the way of the up tilt. Worst comes to worst, maybe dash attack or maybe